All right, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about the lateness, technical difficulties, but that's okay. Do you know why? Because right now you're watching me, Nicolas Serious, play Let's Try this game, which is Milk Inside of a Bag of Milk, which is a weird title. It's been on my computer for like more than a year, and I've been like, okay, I need to play this. I need to get through this. I need to figure out what this thing's all about. Hold on. Oh, pop, pop. We'll just do it like that. A little bit more light on me. Yeah, I have no idea what this game's about. I don't know if it's scary. I don't know if it's detective, but I do know it takes about 30 minutes to finish. So I should be done by 2. And then after that, I'm going to play this game. I'm going to end the stream, and then I'm probably going to pick up in like another 30 minutes and play this game called Chibi Robot. And it's a game that I remember vaguely from previous years, like decades previous years. And I'm like, I never played that game before, and I want to play that game. So I'm going to play that game. So that's what's going to happen. So as of right now, I am going to, yeah, hope this works. Is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hope this works. And hopefully the volume isn't too loud. Or at least, very least, also new mic. Mrs. got me a new mic. This is all colorful. She thought it'd be cute, so like here it is. Here it is on me. All right, guys. So I guess we are going to help this madam here, or sirs, depending on who they are, or what it is. Buy milk. Figure out what all that's about. Help me buy milk. Write down your name. See, and you guys are breaking cardinal rules here. Okay. You know what? No. Breaking the rules. Right here. I walked down the road to the store and rehearsed my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering the store. Actually, I've been there. I've been there. I know exactly what that feels like. The idea of like, okay, I need to talk to people. And people kind of go, oh yeah, you're being antisocial. I'm like, no, I just don't like how people are just automatically rude to other people. Um, and maybe this is one of the reasons why like I kind of wanted to play this game. I'm going to the store. All right, psychologically. Who are you talking to? And shut up and go already. See, shut up and go already. Extrovert. Who are you talking to? Introvert. I can immediately tell that's kind of where this game is kind of leaning towards. So who are you talking to? I'm imagining as if I was a character in the game, meta, and what if it helps me gather my thoughts? What game? Well, there are games where you can see the character's thoughts right on the screen. So I thought if someone is reading my mind, I need to be very focused so I don't blurt out too much. I take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I? Crap, I forgot. Been there. Oh my god, this is like me. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So, once again, hello, can I get? Wow, that's a whole word more. Thank you, I'm trying my best here. Well, I think this time L sound was longer than usual. The L sound? Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello, can I? I wish I hadn't said anything. Hey, calm down, don't worry. Okay. By the way, you're You've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. Oh, all right. So, I'm liking this. It is very, and I'm actually gonna, I'm going to move the chat box slightly upward, out of the way of the words. But wow, right? Like seriously, just like wow on that. And I say wow because I've noticed that like there's one of those things like I see this on not only like social media or like on Reels, but I also have a friend who is very much on like ADHD kind of thing, and I know I'm not diagnosed with ADHD. I'm diagnosed with other things, but this is very similar to how I think when I'm out and about. My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on pavement and 51 in the grass. You have to undo the previous step. How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears. Here we go again. So, step 1. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait a minute. What do you mean step 1? What then? But it's already the 52nd. Oh wait, I'm going backwards, so is that the 50th? It doesn't add up. Okay. Step 50. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Could you rephrase it just a little bit? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. You're hopeless. You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour, so you'll be very, very guilty if you don't buy milk. Damn right. Damn. Really? No, wait. Yeah, damn. See, I thought that'd be a question mark. See, and now I'm doing the whole thing. Well, are you ready? Hell yes. I carefully move my foot backward, looking carefully into the dense grass. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I? Oh. Excuse me. What? Oh. Excuse me. What? Oh. Creepy. So, is this how this person sees the world? Or are they in a different world than what we are? Excuse me. What? Oh. Excuse me. What? Oh. Excuse me. Oh, text is getting bigger. Oh. You shouldn't have done that. Hey, Twisted. What's up? He obviously is not going to change his line. You run the risk of ending up in an endless loop. Excuse me. What? Let me do it again. Oh. Excuse me. What? Oh. Here comes the endless loop. Excuse me. What? Oh. What? Oh, okay. So they only say, oh. What is he trying to tell you? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? What's so scary about it? I have a frightening image when I picture it in my head. I can show you, explaining... something like that. So I'll just continue to ignore his question. What? Oh. What? Oh. Okay. I gather all my will into a fist. Oh. Oh. My interlocutor shook and carried. I'm not sure what that word means. If you guys know, let me know. I have no. You know what? Not being lazy. Give me a second. Rob. Nice to have you back. And yeah, this is what I do with my time. Definition. There we go. A person who takes part in dialogue or conversation. Really, never heard that term before. Never heard that term before. I just read that. Thank you very much, Twisted. You just repeated after him. And it worked. Do it more often. Imagine that. Imagine having a conversation with people and you just kind of like, okay, this is going nowhere, and then you just repeat what they say. Wait, I said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. What exactly did you... When exactly did you say that? Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it. I heard it. Don't worry. I heard myself talk to myself. You're just trying to distract me. But I know that my words were shown on the screen. Meta. Right? I'm standing by the shelves. On the rack, there are bags of milk. Also, side note, weird side note. Have you ever seen bags of milk? Like, I've never experienced bags of milk before. That is definitely a new thing to me that I never once was able to be like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've never seen bags of... Never once in my entire experience of living have I ever experienced a bag of milk in the store. I've seen cartons of milk. I've seen bottles of milk. I've never seen a cup of milk in the store. Anyway, on the rack there are bags of milk. We both stand. So I am with somebody. Or at least I think I'm with somebody. And the milk lies. Or maybe lies? Hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you're here? To buy milk. So buy it. Right here? What do you expect me to say? I guess something like that. Sorry, I guess something like not here. Not here. Take the bag and go to the cash register. You're getting on my nerves. No, just take care of the task. When I'm in public, I have to constantly remind myself. Oh, so you seem to know more about this game than I do. Interesting. I like that. And I didn't know that. I didn't know. For anybody who can't see the text down there, it's a translation. She's buying a carton of milk, but there's no such phrase in Russian as a carton of milk. It is a packet of milk. It translates to English as a bag of milk. So her wordplay can indeed work. Interesting. I did not know that. I need to take the bag to the register. So whenever I go to the store, I have to constantly refocus my mind on why I'm there. And it's not because like, oh, I'll buy something else, I'll do something else, but I'll just be lost in like my own thoughts. And which is also another reason why I hate bumping into people that know me or recognize who I am, because like they're like, hey, what's up? I'm like, oh, wow. And then like the DID kicks in. Because usually like I either am like thrown back or I kind of coming to realization somewhere else. So like being focused in the moment is very important. At least for me. And I'm playing as me, or at least as me buying a packet of milk. So I wonder if I can change that. No. Not here. Take the bag and go to the cash register. I guessed the first sentence. And you, as if out of spite, didn't pause before the second one. You want to rob me of my little victories. I sigh and reach out to take the milk, or rather the bag with the milk inside. The packet with the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside of a bag. Whoa. Or rather, a bag of milk inside of a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside of a bag of milk. Inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside. Come on. 15 minutes before the store closes. Hurry up. I remembered what these games are called. Visual novels. And by the way, the numbers are written there in full with letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But there the authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy either. What numbers? By the way, the numbers are written there in full. Now, would the idea of the numbers being written there in full being like, oh, the ones and zeros, and those are the numbers with the letters. So the ones and zeros become the letters. And the visual novels, our visual novels worse than books, but there the authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy either. I thought only your thoughts were visible on screen. Not anymore, so watch your mouth. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up, or you'll get it at home again. You'll get it. All right, so you get it at home. Makes me think about the idea of a parental figure, or maybe even a spouse. I'm on my way. Hello, can I get some milk, please? Weird. See, alright, at first I thought it was a guy with a cap. He just has like long ears or something. And then it moved. I'm like, okay, none of those things were true. You have it. Oh, can I have it back? Okay, yeah. And so in social environments, I realized that if I don't rehearse what I need to say, I will say wrong things like that. Like go with the cash register, if I only have one thing, like, yeah, I was like, and I think the proper word is I would like this item. Rather than like, I would like item, you know. So cash register like give. I put a weighty bag on the register. Of course, not just the bag, but the milk too. Hi, can I have it, please? No. Please. No. But please, Mom will throw me out of the window if I get back without milk. Alright. Two things. Identifying a mother figure, which is really interesting. Two, the idea that the mother will throw you out the window. So, already initiating the idea and the concept of parental abuse. Not to the extent of throwing out the window, but as a child, you do not understand the extent of how punishment kind of works. So, like, you might go to hard extreme, like, okay, they'll beat me to death. Which, in a scary sense, that is things that do happen, but, like, as a child, like, you don't really fully conceive the idea of what that means. Or even the idea of, like, oh, I'm going to be punished, I'm really scared, but not knowing what you're technically scared of. Not ideally. So saying that Mom will throw me out the window if I get back without the milk, you can try to imagine that, or try to come to the conclusion at least, that the mom won't physically throw this child or myself out the window, but the idea that this child knows the punishment will be so severe, it'll be like being thrown out the window. So weird. No. Okay. But why not? Give more. Money? Give more money? But I don't have anything else. Hey. What? They hate you. You're pathetic. Pay for the milk. Really, what would I do without you? I take a crumpled bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. This is like this is several diagnoses mixed into one. I have been here. I know what this is like. This is extreme. I feel seen. Not gonna lie, I feel seen. I take a crumpled bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. It took about 2 days before he nodded contently and put it in the cash register. So the idea that the person perceives the idea of 2 days passing, where earlier we better hurry up because the store closed in 15 minutes. This person is either a child or what was the diagnosis? I have it too. Schizophrenia is the idea of perception of time, like reality, not being in tune to what you are experiencing. Which makes sense because the things that we are seeing is very distorted, very odd, if you will. It took about 2 days, and the idea of the perception of time here. uh, kind of expresses that tremendously, at least for me. Thank you, goodbye. Just like that. Just like that. Give me... There we go. I walk down a familiar street, past a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. Now, different reason people be in physical therapy, be it medical condition like, you know, Downs. No, I can't say Downs because I don't know that for a fact. What would be a reason someone would be in physical therapy other than like, oh yeah, I broke something like an arm or leg, that kind of thing, something that you need to regain your ability to use it again. But I do know there's some physical disabilities that's like, oh yeah, it would never get as good as normal, but to be able to even use it in a functional capacity, you have to do physical therapy on a daily basis. By the way, they gave me a bag at the cash house, so now I carry a bag of milk in another bag. Which is not a bag of milk, it's a packet of milk inside of a bag. Don't think anything of it. I just love the pyramidal structure of verbal constructions. So, once again, pulling out a couple things here. The word pyramidal, relating to or denoting a attack of motor nerves within the pyramid of the medulla oblongata. Yeah. Resembling a pyramid in shape. I just love the... Okay, I kind of get it. If there was ever a way to say, hey, I'm smart without saying I'm smart, here we go. I'm not, though. The gas station's getting closer. How are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. Recall a plastic shopping bag of packet 2. So wordplay continues here. Twisted, thank you very much for your insight. I'm loving that. Also, side note, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, the box is outside the window of the game, which is weird to me. Like it's full screen and you're able to see the full box, but like it's not a box anymore. It's like the bottom dropped out kind of thing. And I'm like, would that more or less reference more of the idea of hopelessness? Like, oh, there is no bottom. When you look into a well and see nothing but black, that whole feeling of like, you know, hopelessness. Anyway. We call plastic shopping. Oh! You know, I read it, didn't think hard enough on what you were saying, so that's why the wordplay worked on the phrase before. When I was like, oh yeah, a packet inside of a plastic bag, but they also refer to shopping bags as packets as well. So our wordplay continues here. So the word a bag and packet are like kind of interchangeable, because once again, the Russian language does not have a word for bag per se. At least when it comes to like milk. And the word the shopping bag and packet are just kind of like the same. So I kind of get that. I'm understanding. But the long bar of ice cream, a mile long bar of ice cream. That's crazy. How much milk would you see? Nope. Okay. The audios, folks, is messing with me. What is that supposed to mean? As if I'd tell you. I'm really interested. Well, look, the ratio of water to milk and the volume of air accompanied by me is about 30-1. And yeah, ice cream is not the best, unless you want to drink more than eat. Anyway, the road from the store to the gas station is a stick. And the road from the gas station to home is ice cream. During today's walk, my body has been to every part of this path. Simple math. I don't see. I know it says I see, but I don't see. I kind of get it, but I don't get it. I'm not this far gone. I feel movement under my feet. Asphalt, grain, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance, and how do people move over something as uneven as city... I'm glad I'm not the only person that ever thought about that. Like, uh, the, I think Doc has told me this, not told me this directly, but like we have come to the conclusion that my schizophrenia kind of leads to this. The idea of like me questioning so much about reality and stuff. Like, okay, how does walking work? Because for most people, it's just like put one foot over the other. How does flying work? There's science to that, which is one of the reasons I kind of like science. I don't always understand it. That's what science for. But like, I'm reality. How do people move over something as uneven as city plane? Gently, heel, toe. I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out! Huh? I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. Huge bear? Hey, I'm walking here. I cast a reproachable glance at the swiftly departing giant. Its red eyes, it turns, looks at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen. It was a truck. Yeah. At first I was really confused because I like, but if you take it from the perspective of, oh, thank you, word me, thank you, I appreciate that, thank you. I got food. It was a truck, so like the idea of like having to go, okay, what I saw, and then identifying it as like, you know, this is what I saw and this is what it really is that schizophrenia aspect, and it's here. Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their head? No, but the red eyes would be the braking light. Okay, I see that. Could have died. Come on, are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? Not on purpose. I think that's the thing about the world. It's not everybody means to do you harm, but harm just comes. See, nope, and I'm getting back into. Not sure you guys can hear that, but like, it's not voices, and it's not like anything like distinct. It is just a constant that kind of puts you in a certain mind. What was it? I think I remember reading somewhere that is sound frequencies can drive people actually almost instantly mad. The idea of like frequencies, not even like brown noise, white noise, but it's the same idea that a certain particular frequency of sound can be not painful, just like unnoticeable, but it's slowly shifting your perspective of what is. The world is a cruel and dangerous place. I'm not in the world you're talking about. Schizophrenia, confirmed. Theory confirmed. My journey continues. If you think about it, the road from the store has one interesting property. It adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I'm in a hurry, all the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me and pours rain streams that hide my tears. Right now, I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? Has it ever occurred to you that it's just all in your head? See, me and my brothers have talked about that before, that like, oh, maybe our diagnosis is all in our head. And I think that like we're not like, you know, that is not real. But then my brother Simon always, this one always kind of brings me back into like the moment. He's like, if it's all in your head and you're asking us if it's really real, you asking us is already the definition that is already real. That it is beyond the scope of just inside of your head. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That's not what the manual said at all. Apparently, these pills don't work for me either. The pills have nothing to do with it. Please, I just want to get home and go to bed. I really, really am very grateful to you, but please, no more. You have to accept the truth. No. Let's not push it. You know what? What? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever's reading this right now. Me. I see myself in this novel, so I'm talking to me? It could hurt your recovery. What's going on? Alright, no. Alright, say in a moment. Say in a moment. It could hurt your recovery. That makes sense. I'm glad I have my comments speak to me. I was getting lost in my head. Okay. Okay, so I want to talk to me in reality. And it could hurt my recovery. I don't care. Do you hear me? I forcefully squeeze my head with my hands and place a thought block. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bench, the perfect place for cliched visual novel monologues. I move closer, place a noticeable weighted bag of milk next to it. I raise my head to the sky. You know what I think when I see things like this? I think about those Rorschach tests. I think that's what it's called. The idea that like whatever you want to see is what you see. I'm not gonna tell you what I initially thought it was, but the second thing I thought it was I'm imagine looking at a body inside of a grave. Let me know what you guys think that you see in this particular splotchy splotch. Listen, I'm a little embarrassed. I realize that I'm going crazy. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so ultimately things will happen painlessly. I hope. Do you know what I'm talking about? I kind of understand. Yes. Really? Yeah, you're me. I must be nothing like the model protagonist at all, huh? To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it, because now it costs me a lot of effort just to distinguish between letters and words. Not much of an education, I see. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnosis. No, that's fine. I think I have a good idea. And I spoke enough about my own as is. Let at least you be the one who sees me for who I am. Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me, okay? Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does all this seem? From the very beginning, you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. I must seem crazy and weird to you. What is it like to see the world through my eyes? Ever since something happened, all I see is red blood everywhere. What I tend to see is kind of like moments of black and white, and then moments of, what do you guys call it? Pop art? It's weird. Don't worry about me. I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I even forgotten what other colors looked like. Come on. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think they themselves are afraid of me. My my this is a little girl. And that's sad within itself, but think about it like this little girl sees monsters in everybody, and technically and I mean not to make this political in any way, say she performed or anything like that, but like to be a little girl in a very scary world, knowing that people were actively hunting. There are people out there who actually hunt like that. That to me is terrifying. I too much just for you. Maybe sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. Can you imagine that? By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Promise? Of course. I'm serious. Of course, you couldn't help but ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later, I would have brought it up. So you really think so you are really that interested in what happened to me? We don't have to talk about it. I won't waste time. What do you see? Dead mother. Dead mom. Anyways, this is my dad. Some of his parts, at least. We do have a very difficult family. But despite all the problems, I never would have thought. Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. Anyway, he jumped out the window and died. Mom will throw me out the window. Huh. She fears that. Think about it. Now that previous statement of her mom being afraid of her mom going to throw out the window has now become a real thing. Because she's seen her mom do it to her dad. This is my last memory, then a long gap. That's his body. She's looking down upon it. Cut up and in pieces, covered in blood. Strange, very strange. Today is the first time I've ever been able to buy something in the store without a major incident. Of course, the medication helped me. However, I think it's more your merit. My merit? Our merit? I kept thinking we mustn't screw up in front of the reader. Or, oh my god, what will he think? How do you know I'm a he? I don't know why I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off. Thank you. By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication. That's how I like it. The box is now gone. And yet, I've been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become ever since my dad twisted. You're still here. Thank you. And anybody else who happens to watch this. It reminds me of why I do this. Without getting too emotional. You guys watch and know that I'm here. That we are here. People like us are here. It's very important. So thank you. Well, you know. Day after day, it's the same thing. I tried so many medications that I hardly feel any difference between them anymore. As long as they help keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today is a special day because I have you. Thanks. I needed to be brought back. Because that was very rude of you. Oh no. I'm not going to pressure you. I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Well, dear reader, shall we go? When I get to my floor, I hang over the railing. Repeating this action every day like a ritual, I stopped being afraid of heights altogether. A few minutes ago, the effects of the medication finally wore off, so I just enjoyed a blissful silence. When I'm under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melody sounds in my head, mixing with the sounds of the world around me. They create a terrible dissonance in my head. And I talked about the idea of how sound really affects how people like how the music was kind of like even affecting me. I turn around and go to my apartment. See, my apartment. I'm not sure that personal ownership or is that like the apartment that I live in with my parents or my mom at the very least. Did you bring the milk? Hi, Mom. Did you bring the milk? Yes, Mom. Did your new medicine help? Yes, Mom. Go to bed. Yes, Mom. So that was your gameplay of. You need to be less helpful to understand who you are here as a player. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, what you're saying to us is that I need to be destructive a little bit more. One more, one more playthrough, just real quick, guys. Can you go through this with me? I promise. No more tears this time. This time I will take things seriously. I walked down the road to the store and rehearsed my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. I'm going to the store. Shut up and go already. Hey, aren't you supposed to help me? I take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I? Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So once again, hello, can I get? Wow, a whole word more? Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the L sound was longer than usual. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello, can I? I wish I hadn't said anything. Loser. Don't insult me, please. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement, 51 on the grass. You have to undo the previous step. How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. You're so stupid. looks like serious doesn't help me at all. I guess I'll try something else next time. I got chills. None of the others want to play. No. Focus. Moment. Sirius is back in. Again? I hope we can do this. Do it this time. Walking to the store. Twisted, how far does this go? Is it at different points? Like, what are we trying to achieve here together, here, Twisted? You and me? Oh, so I've achieved. I've gotten to that point. I've gotten the two endings. Yes, Mom, and another personality, maybe? That's what I think I am? The inner voice of the person? Or me as the player? Yeah, no, me as the player would be just like the voice inside the head. Or the... figuratively speaking, not the act... Like, I am the voice, but like, it's more like... But you naming something. It is the only two endings, but who do you think you are here? Outside the player, I'm guessing. You're naming something. I'm naming myself. I'm naming myself. I'm giving birth? No, because I've always been here. This is a higher level of consciousness. Oh, you're... Twist is asking serious questions here. Yes, but who is you? I don't know. I don't know. Are we going to play the silent game? Okay. I take a deep breath of fresh air. Okay, I mean, we do the rehearsal. But you try medication. And honestly, with people with the AD, yeah, you do try personalities. It's one of those weird things that, like, personalities fit certain criteria. One fails, and then you put on another pair of socks. Sometimes the socks put you on. That's something different. Usually don't try personalities. It seems like X, being my name Sirius, doesn't help me at all. I guess I'll try something else next time. And it seems like medication. The name of, like, if oh, it's like those medications not working. I'll try something else next time. Ignore my night body is auto. I'm trying to get to the store and see if I fail there. Be helpful. Am I right with the medication idea? Let me know, because it seems like that's the concept. And I'm trying to get to the store right now. Yes, there was no reader, no fourth wide, no better. okay. If you guys can't read the text below, yes, there's no reader, no fourth wall break, no meta, only her talking to herself in delusion, and you, the medicine side effect, helping her. She takes you to be able to talk to herself, thinking she is talking to somebody else. That is deep. That is deep. Mm. Who are you, Twisted? You seem to have a pretty decent understanding and concept of this. One of the developers, maybe, or just a fan? Also, I've noticed you're new here, and Saturday is the best day to come in, to be completely honest. Do you love the story, or do you love how people react to the story? I need two choices. I just want to see if anything happens. And I know Twisted already said it. I guess there's a part of me that's always like, you gotta... Sometimes you just gotta go through it, you know? I get that. I like that. Come on, give me... Does the game not give me a second option when I'm talking to other people? You know what, the cashier? The cashier was the only... You don't want to help me at all, do you? I saw him reach out to take the milk, or rather the bag with the milk inside. Making that second option with the concept that I'm the medicine side effect. Obviously, the perception of that is a lot more interesting. Like it rings differently. Or rather, the bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a... Hey, come on. 15 minutes before the store closes. Hurry up. I remembered what these games are called. Visual novels. And by the way, the numbers are written... Yeah, been here. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Not anymore, so watch your mouth. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up or you'll get it at home again. I'm on my way. Can I get some milk, please? So, oh wait, the statement I mentioned before. Can I get some milk, please? Like, you already have the milk. You have it. Yep. Give. Put a wait leaf. Hi, can I have it, please? No. Please, no. Well, please, Mom will throw me out the window if I go back out without milk. See, and that statement. And that statement. I'm always thinking worse, because I'm thinking, okay, obviously her mom must have thrown her dad out the window. But it could have been something like, must have thrown something that belonged to her dad out the window. Something that represented her dad. I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking too far. See, for her, a bag of milk is simultaneously the object and the volume. It is a bag of milk, amount of milk in a bag of milk. Meaning there are another bag of milk in a bag of milk, or rather, she jams. That's interesting. Like, if you guys can read it, that's really interesting. Interesting concept right there. But why not? Give more. I have anything else to give. Hey, what? I'm trying to think here. They hate you or you're pathetic. And it's not like there's only two endings. I think this here would be a nice, interesting bridge to make. Like a branch, where like if you choose they hate you, then it becomes a little bit more paranoia against others, while you're pathetic or more of a depressive draw inward, and pay for the milk is more of a recovery thing. They hate you. Why? You're stupid, worthless, and you're not even capable of going to the store to get milk. I hope mom throws you out the window. Though even in flight, you'll think it's just a fun ride. You're right. You're right. Looks like Sirius doesn't help me at all. I guess I'll try something new. And I kind of wish, like, I like the game for what it is. I guess my mind's always thinking about how to improve on things, how to make things better. Not saying there's anything wrong with this game. This game is interesting, so interesting. I wish it'd be even more interesting if the name that you type down here. I'm saying that as if I can't look on the internet to see if there is a thing. Can milk inside a bag? There is a sequel. Give me a second. Secrets? Thank you, my love. Hmm. Okay. I think I've. I wrote down dead, so that doesn't count. Interesting. I did not know that. I did when I was reading real quickly, just skimming through. I saw that too. A lot of people seem really interested in it. If this is a sequel, I'm probably gonna see what I can do about looking into it. It's been effectively an hour. Granted, I think I was that stream started soon for maybe like 5 minutes. I'm probably kind of like early with the ending thing, but I would like to thank you guys very much for coming to the stream, for watching. Um, Give it 30 minutes. I'm gonna play one more game, Chibi Robot, but give me some time to kind of eat food, drink, deal with my son who apparently needs something. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys out. Goofball. Catch you guys later. And Twisted, thank you very much for your insight. I very much appreciate it. You take care, and hopefully I see you next Saturday with something more on the creepier side. You guys take care. Later.